Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review slash show and tell slash first impression video on the new Naked 3 palette. And the palette comes in a box that looks like this, and it's very pretty, but I'm going to show you everything that came inside of the box and all of the wonderful beautiful colors, and I'll give you my first impressions on the palette. So it actually came with some Urban Decay primer potions. It was in kind of like a sample pack, and I actually didn't open it up. I just read the packaging, but it gives you Original, Eden, Sin, and the anti-aging primers. And when you open it up, it looks like that. And then they have like little cards, and they're basically little samples. Again, let me see if I can. They look like little samples, and on the back of them is the actual sample, kind of like those packets that you get inside of magazines. So they're not allowed, maybe, you know, one, possibly two applications, and each of the primers will be gone. So it's good that they actually gave you samples of each primer if you have not tried them. I actually do have one, but I believe it's just the Original, and that's what I use daily. So that is the sample they gave you inside of the box. And we are going to now jump right into the actual palette. So the palette looks like this. It's kind of like a hard, like metal plastic tin, kind of like the old lunch boxes you used to have. And it comes in a neutral, but it has Naked 3 in gold outline. And I'm going to show you the palette. Actually, inside of the palette, it comes with, inside of the palette actually comes with a dual-ended brush. This is just a flat brush just to apply the powder, and this is more like a fluffier brush on the other side. I actually did use this brush this morning. So it comes with a really good brush, and the brush, I actually have it from my Naked 1 palette, and it works really well. So this brush is really great. And now we're going to jump right into the actual palette. And these are the colors. It comes with 12 colors, and out of the 12 we have 4 matte colors. Everything else has a shimmer. I'm not going to do swatches in this video because, again, it's just basically a show and tell video. So I'm just going to show you the palette, the colors, and pretty much give you my first impressions. I did use this palette this morning, and hopefully that is a little bit better without the glare. So the colors are very pretty. I definitely would say this is a romantic palette. This will be great for like the spring, for weddings. I think it gives you like every wedding color you can possibly have. But then when you get to the end of the palette, as you can see here, they have a lot of colors that are great for doing a smoky eye. And, you know, down here they have really soft colors that are good for like blending and just giving you a little bit of dimension. And then these colors here are really good for highlights. So I'll probably be using, this is called Strange, which is the first color. I'll probably be using that kind of as a highlight. This is really great. It's actually, it reminds me of Rice Paper by MAC. It kind of looks just like that, but it does have a tinge of pink. So I really do like this palette, mainly because I love soft colors. I love pinks, I love browns, I love bronzy colors. Now they do have a color in here which I think will probably be my favorite, and that is called Trick, and it's in the middle, which is this color here. And again, my favorite color I would probably say is like a gold, and this is like the perfect bronzy gold. I love this color. I do have a little bit of this on today, but then the color next to it is called Buzz, and Buzz is kind of like that same shimmery, it's not matte at all, so it's definitely like a shimmery color, but it's in the pink, and I love these two. So I'll basically probably be wearing these two the most, as well as the Strange, which will be a great highlight color. I don't have Naked 2, I only have Naked 1, and I didn't bring that to do a comparison video. Maybe I'll do that later on if you guys, you know, request that. But when I compare this palette to my Naked 1 palette, the colors are definitely different. My Naked 1 palette definitely has a lot more neutral colors. It's more of on the darker side. As you know, you compare it with this one, these colors are a lot more softer. And again, I always use the word romantic because this is what this palette reminds me of. So I definitely think these colors are a lot softer. They're very, very beautiful. And the reason I did not buy the Naked 2 palette is because, in my opinion, Naked 1 and Naked 2 are basically the same thing. They do have different names for some of the colors, but when you put those palettes together, they basically are the same thing. So when I seen reviews on this online, that's what really made me want to buy this palette, because the colors are totally different. None of these colors are duplicates from palettes 1 and 2, and everything in here is new. And again, as I always said, this palette is very, very romantic. I love every color in here. And I do think that I'll get a lot more use out of this one than I actually will my Naked 1, which is the brown palette. My first impression of this palette, when I compared it to the palette that I already had and I looked at my colors, and I actually went into the store and I compared the two, like I actually had my Naked 1 with me and I compared the two colors, I definitely was like, I'm going to get this palette. And I also had a coupon, so that made it even better. But I knew I was going to get the palette as soon as I seen it. Again, I really do think these colors are so beautiful, and they're very, very soft. I really like soft makeup. I like it to be colors that you can wear every day and you can get a lot of use out of. Like, you don't see too many, I do have a makeup kit, but you don't see too many blues and, you know, greens and things like that for me, for my everyday makeup, because I don't wear that every day. But I think that one thing with the Urban Decay palettes is that you can wear these colors every single day, and you have 12 shades in each palette, so you have so many different looks that you can create with these palettes. So again, my first impression of this palette was buy it, get it, keep it, save money if you don't have it to get it. This is great for someone starting out a makeup kit. This is great for someone who's just a novice and you're beginning and you kind of want to learn. This is awesome. Make sure you like and subscribe this video if you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see me do any makeup tutorials using the Naked 3 palette. So again, I thank you guys for watching, and until the next video, I will see you guys soon.